you're going to transport yourself anywhere in the world right now. Where do you wish you could go? Now, a lot of you guys, this is like the biggest travel day of the year. Traditionally, this is literally the biggest travel day of the year, traditionally, when families are trying to get together all over the world and as they head into Thanksgiving. And so, for those of you guys, if I have the pleasure of getting to be with you on the night before, we all get to be around so many people, that we are grateful for. Maybe you're whatever you're doing this Thanksgiving, let me just come over here to the chat. Okay, we got Wyoming, we have Germany, we got Scotland, Ireland. I love that. Mary wants to go to Portugal. Portugal is amazing. Norway. Okay, love that. Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh, I'd love to hear from there. Okay, you guys, we're in the middle of what is pre-launch. We have 87 days left. Put 87 in the chat box if you have been part of pre-launching this with us here for the last 6 months. It has been an absolute to watch what is happening in North America with this company over the last 6 months is literally blown our mind because so many people are looking for a way to be able to travel, make it more affordable. One of the biggest reasons why people do not have more life experiences is because of the cost. They can't figure out how to justify it or have it. And then there's the other camp of people who are like, I am ready to start actually living my life and go on something, take a trip together, where I could actually have one trip a year at a minimum. That would be something that I want to start crossing off my bucket list. Well, I just know leaders, people that are thinking about getting positioned in companies, do so right about now, before the new year. And it's just because people start thinking, where do I want to go? Who do I want to be in 2026? What do I got to do to show up differently? And I just want to say welcome. If this is the first time we are meeting, my name is Jen Perga. I live here in Southern California. It is this industry profession of network marketing or social selling, as we will. I found this coming from higher education, and I was a young mom, two little boys, and I wanted to figure out a way to stay home with them. I was taught to go to school, get a good degree, like a lot of us. And, 14 years ago, it was not cool to be an entrepreneur. It wasn't the sexy thing to do to figure out how to build a business online. And here we are, though, 14 years later. Just this is my passion to help people monetize their own brand, to help people build a brand on the internet, to make money digitally, and to figure out how to do that. I also am really passionate about when I was exposed to this company just over 5.5 months ago. What really caught my attention was that they're kind of overstuffed. I don't know. We're about to enter the holiday season with Black Friday everywhere, and people are thinking, how can I get to go more places, have more experiences with people I love? And that's what our company is positioning itself in front of. So the first little portion, 15 minutes, I'm going to talk about the benefit of our digital membership. This is what we're talking about tonight is a digital membership that you get access to wholesale travel and luxury travel that you couldn't get somewhere else as a part of the club that we are launching here in February. So we have 87 days till we launch it. And I feel totally privileged to bring this to North America. Anyone else feel like it is an absolute honor to be able to bring this to North America? Because this company, I love it, Coral. Yes, we love it. Okay, Hina, great to see you guys. Okay, so you guys, we have the honor. This company has been in momentum in Europe for the past 9 years. You're going to see that it was founded though in 2013 because that was back when our owner was trying to figure out making wishes real. He knew that was the passion behind it, but we didn't go into specific travel only and be number one in travel. That's the mission behind the company, not just to be a fantastic network marketing company, but to be disrupt the travel space. We are the only travel company that has AI integration and is on the cutting edge. We own our own software. This is not a company put on the back end of a nutrition company where you're fighting for commissions. You literally, the sole focus of MWRLife is making wishes real for families, either on the financial aspect or making wishes real for those that maybe haven't gone somewhere before. We are already operating in 5 continents. So yes, we are here in pre-launch in North America, but the company's been flourishing for the past 9 years, operating in 5 continents, already present in 150 countries. There's already 500,000 worldwide travelers using the app, loving traveling, having life experiences, and it's our mission to disrupt the travel space so that we can have more families collecting more memories and moments together. I don't know about you, but that is a mission I can get behind. Helping people have more memories and moments together where they are not waiting for some day to take the trip. The trip is the product, and they can have more activities, more intentional savings to be able to see how to do that. So that's my mission tonight to share with you. So MWR Life is the parent company, and the mission for that is to either help people save on travel, save and or earn, right? We get access to wholesale pricing. Travel Advantage is the travel portion where a lot of our users do not even know they are part of a greater, company where people can actually make an income. So I'm going to talk about that the second half of the presentation. So if you're on and you're just like, what is this digital membership? And I'm looking to save during the holidays on my travel, then you're in for what we're talking about that right now. So, what happens when you have the power of the buyer, 500,000 active worldwide users, we actually can have the ability to get wholesale pricing. So, you have booking engines like Expedia, booking.com, hotels.com. They invest millions of dollars in marketing online to our users, to be able to have people that will come in and use their products. Some of us have probably booked on those. Well, our company has access to the same wholesaler, but because we have so many users, we actually beat their price 99% of the time. So when you see the comparisons that I'm about to make tonight on hotels and things like that, it's in real time cost against booking.com or Expedia. And because we have access, you're going to see that in real time, we beat their pricing 99% of the time. There isn't a one time occasion where we don't, but we have a 150% money back guarantee on the hotels, so that then if our user or member finds it a little better somewhere else, they get 150% price match guarantee. Has to be apples for apples. So it's like if you priced out Disney 2 weeks ago on another platform and you'd price ours out at the same time frame, if you see that, you get that price match. Okay, so Travel Advantage purchases wholesale from the same center that those guys do and beats that price point. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have been in this profession 14 years and heard a lot of promises. I've heard a lot of people say ours is the best. This hotel could be the best. And what I loved is I put it to the test. I went out and I was like, fine, I'm going to book my family's trip. We were going to Hawaii anyway. So some of you guys are traveling anyway. Put a 2 in the chat if you're going to be traveling over this holiday season, whether that be locally or, afar, because I wanted to test it out. So if I were just a $20 member, we have 3 levels of membership here that I'm going to talk about tonight. If I were a $20 customer, I would have still saved on my hotel about 3,000, hotel and flights about $3,000, which some would say, gosh, all I have to do is pay $20 and you can save this much. Yes, but what if you could actually save $4,400, which is what I did because I came an Elite Turbo member. And now I have this travel savings account that's unlocking other locations that I could also go to that I knew I wanted to go to anyway. So the Elite membership is basically a deposit is $120 of points into a travel piggy bank, if you will, every single month. But what I found out was if I could do Elite Turbo, you add it on one time and it would double my $120 a month. It's like giving me free money. It pays for itself by month 2, even if you refer nobody. It's now doubling for the life of your business. So your life of your membership. And we have customer members also doing this, you guys, that are like, actually, I just want a travel savings account and I want access to trips that are planned for me. That's what I started to see. I was like, if I can be a shower upper and not have to be the planner, sign me up. Now, some of you guys on here tonight, are you the one that you do like to plan the trip? Like you might be the one in your family that you enjoy planning the trip. Well, this is going to help you in so many incredible ways because it's also powered by AI. So we now have an AI integration phase 1 that is here with the company that is already integrated. And phase 1, let me show you what I did for our trip to Oahu. I went into this little button right here. This is on my Travel Advantage website. I went in and I said to our AI trip planner, again, insert Italy, or you guys who wanted to go, amazing places, you would put where you want to go. And maybe you're going to a ski trip this winter, maybe you're going to a cabin or somewhere fun. You would put in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, or wherever you want to go, Montreal. You would add that in the trip planner. Some of you guys want to go to Portugal, put in Portugal, and you could have that plan for you. And this is what it kicks out: you no longer need a travel agent. It literally assists you in planning your trip. In this happened in a minute. I put it in Oahu. I wanted to go in January. I put the time frame I wanted to go with my 4 family members. It kicked out. I put in that I wanted to have more around the 3 or 4 star hotel range, and it kicked out what levels of hotel I wanted. Now, some of you guys are like, I'm not really going to be in the hotel. I just want to have a place to stay. You would probably put moderate budget or lower budget, and that will auto populate that for you. But I loved that here it in real time compares us to booking.com. And it actually maps out the most efficient 5 days in Hawaii for us if I wanted to save time and really maximize my trip. And it's all connected. So right here it shows me the rating of the Royal Hawaiian luxury hotel there. I'm going to save 60% on that hotel, and I get to have the regular price. If I were at booking.com right now, it would be $34.67 for the same hotel if I were to go. But because I'm an Elite Turbo member, my elite savings, just the elite savings, that membership, it's $120 a month. It starts banking you points into a membership. It's digital, so it's instant. When you put it, decide to do your membership, it instantly gets loaded into your digital account, and you can use your own money, you guys. It's not going nowhere. It's not like in a product company where you get a box of stuff and you hope you like it when you get it. This is literally like you decide which membership, it loads into your account, and it's digital, and your points do not expire. So here's what I noticed is then if I were just an elite member, I would save 1761. So it made sense to me. Even if for a full year, all I did was get that membership, I saved almost $2,000 on the hotel I was going to anyway. And then with Turbo, which is where it doubles your loyalty points month after month, I also got an additional $235 savings. So right there, it paid for itself if I were going to do Elite Turbo. But then I could apply my loyalty points at the booking. And then the total savings total on this hotel alone is $2,049. So when I saved $4,400 on our flights and hotel, I was like, all right, I'm going to keep testing out this membership. It made sense to me. And then what it also does for those of you guys who are going anywhere, it will plan out your activities. And directly from here, if I were going to go to Pearl Harbor, we use this for a helicopter tour and for jet skiing there. So like you can click on the adventure, it'll tell you catamaran, whatever. You can go right here to the catamaran. I noticed it gave me 5 stars. It'll tell me all the ratings. This is connected to the #1 activities portal globally. So you land in Portugal, you land in Ireland, you land in Italy. This is connected globally. So you get to have these experiences. Sorry, we're only on the booking portion right now, you guys, but there's 800 reviews, 5 stars. I could pick right here when I want to go with my family to this catamaran, and then it would check availability and book the tickets from here. Now, this is phase 1 of AI integrating, right? Imagine how much time that will save you when you're planning a trip. You book the tickets, it has its own customer service. So like on our helicopter tour, they text us where to meet up, and what time to be there, what to wear, all of that. So the activities will do that for you. It's completely integrated. So you can see with the digital membership, this is what you get access to with the Elite Turbo. You're getting access to hotels, which we beat the booking.com, Expedia, Agoda flights. You don't save a ton on flights. I'm just going to be honest. There's not, in flights, the margins are not big. But I have saved to Turkey, my trip to Turkey that I just came back from, I saved $700 a ticket. My trip to Portugal, we saved $500 a ticket. Our trip to Hawaii, we saved as a family almost 2,000. So you can, and then you can put in your mileage account once you get your tickets booked. You get to save on car rentals, transfers, cruises. And then here's what I love, the life experiences. Any of you guys who put in there that you want to go and see how you can actually, experience more life, that you get to show up and it's planned for you. So right here, there's a bunch of us. Anyone coming with me to Punta Cana on Sunday? This trip right here, we get to apply 200 of our loyalty points to this 599 in a junior suite in Punta Cana. So we're looking at, that's 399 a person for 4 nights, 5 days, all inclusive. And then I added the flight. Well, some of you guys are travelers, so you might have frequent flyers. My flight was $11, and then I'm doing the trip. So I'm telling you, for like about $350, $400, I'm going to Punta Cana for that. But we have travelers in our team that are like, I want to do a Strasbourg Christmas experience. That's, you get to apply 300 loyalty points and it's $749 a person. So you take that off, it's like $400 a person to have an amazing, all planned out Christmas experience in Strasbourg. This is in Europe. Now we have families that are helping us launch here in North America that were like, we want to go to Disney. We want some Orlando experiences. There is one right here. You get to use 500 of your loyalty points. So it's $399 a person, 4 nights, 5 days in Orlando. And they just keep going. There's a Rome experience. We have some influencers that are they're booking this Rome experience. They have an influencer model. They share this on TikTok and Instagram. They then want to do historical tours when they're there. So they use the AI trip planner to add on. But this is a way that they're able to share with their audience how people can travel to Rome using 350 loyalty points. So it's $300 a person that they get to go on this experience, 4 nights, 5 days. They can add on a historical tour with a coach or mentor and or their own free time there. And this just gives them an affordable way to do a life experience. And then for coaches or influencers, they can monetize and share with people a way that they can go on life experiences. And now that's part of their brand. So this just gives you kind of a look into life experiences. We have coaches and authors that wanted curated experiences, but they don't want to personally be an event planner. This is a perfect way to partner with people's personal brands, where if they were going to say, hey, let's all go on a Caribbean cruise, this is where you book because you're a member with us, 7 nights, 8 days on a Caribbean cruise. The drinks and stuff package is included. You have a Jordan experience. We have an Egypt cruise. You guys, the Nile cruise, that looks amazing. So I'm just saying, pick one of these. And then here's what I love about our digital membership. You can get your membership, choose which one at the end of the year if you're busy and you're maybe saving on a couple hotels along the way, but at the end of the year you can unlock all of your loyalty points and have a trip for two on a life experience. That's what your digital membership allows you to do. Now, we do have empty nesters who are like, I am not waiting until the end of the year. Like, it is my time to live. I want to go on a life experience once every other month. Then that is another way that you can use your membership as well. So you'll just then use a portion of your loyalty points when you're doing that as well. So this is the other piece that I saw as a business owner when I evaluated this company. We are partnered with Ticketmaster. I don't know about you, but if you can see a business that's already partnered with major corporations, i.e., Ticketmaster, that says something about the company. It says something about the ownership and the partnership. So Ticketmaster has partnered with us. You can go through this hub, book your tickets to sporting events. I went to a hockey event. Backstreet Boys, love them or don't love them, but like I went on that concert and I booked it directly through here, turned in my tickets, we got back and it got additional travel credits. They're sitting right here, 916 travel credits I got back from going to the Backstreet Boys. So now it gives me additional discounts when I come back from life experiences. Now, you guys know Yoni, the owner of the company here, one sole owner, debt free. We are about to see villas put right here in between hotels and flights where our members are going to be able to save. Imagine, I know some of you guys are like, I would just love to go to a hotel more often. I would love to go on a life experience. What if it was affordable for the average family to go book a villa for the weekend, for like a Thanksgiving or for a spring break, and they could actually all be together and have a butler and experience? That was his mission, is to make your membership so incredibly valuable that you'll get to have more intentional memories and moments with the people that you love. And I just think it's really, truly incredible. The more and more things. Now, I just saw someone mention we are in pre launch. So if you live in a remote area or you live in somewhere that's just getting started, we are working with corporate to get more things on the platform in remote areas because they were only in Europe for the past 9 years. We are the ones that are driving the life experiences. Some of you guys are like, we want to Arizona Sedona life experience. If you could dream up your dream one, you guys submit the list and put it in the chat. I'm telling you, that is what the there was no trips to North America 6 months ago on this platform. But because we said yes, we're going to launch, the ownership got behind that, said we're going to put together an entire launch plan for the next year for you to be part of it. And you guys get to say where you guys want to go. It has been incredible. They put Hawaii on the platform, it's sold out. They put a cruise on the platform, it's sold out. There is like but we are able to give that feedback this early on, which is incredible to be able to do that. So with a $20 customer member, they get just access to a few things: hotels, getaways, which are all inclusives. Those are, and then flights, transfers, trains, activities. But for you guys that want access to the life experiences, you want to have the AI function when you plan. You want all of the cruises where you're not limited to a type of cruise. Disney cruises, we have people saving $1,500 a cabin, on a Disney cruise through our portal. That is access with the Elite Turbo membership. And so I just want you guys to know kind of that's what it looks like as far as, and then here's the other thing that a lot of companies that are putting a white label travel on the back end of their platform, what you won't see is all of these legal agreements in Europe. For me, as somebody who's been doing this for 14 years, I wanted to make sure that we already had the legal agreements and partnerships already figured out. We already have a 4.8 rating on Trustpilot. 4.8 rating on Trustpilot. That does not come, that's thousands of reviews. That does not come lightly. You cannot pay for that. We actually beat booking.com on the ratings that we have with Trustpilot. It becomes also, you are not a travel agent. You don't have to get certified. We are just offering a digital membership, whichever layer of access people want to the club, they will choose. But it was important to me to know that we already had all the legal agreements worked out in Europe, because it is a lot harder to do that than it is coming here. So now that we actually can launch North America, you guys are getting the chance to be first to hear about that. We also have support on the travel aspect 24/7, as well as here in North America for the business side as well. We just brought in almost 15,000 new members in a 10-week period, about little under 30 days ago. So you're going to see our customer service is a little slammed for a minute, but that's how powerful this platform is, that it's attracting so many people globally to partner with us. That is how many people have said yes to helping us get started and launching here as well. In North America, though, you guys have the chance to be first, and this is what it looks like. You get access to things like the Maldives. You guys, the Maldives, when we first priced it out, when we got here 5.5 months ago, $21,000 was the price. When you look here at the life experiences, the Maldives just got put on our platform as a new life experience. If you've ever wanted to go there, mark down March. Because I'm telling you, there is the Maldives experience, you guys, is less than it's like $1,200 to go to the huts over the water right here. You can apply 1,000 of your loyalty points, so it's $11.99 to go to the Maldives. You add a flight, but that is incredible for a trip for you to go there. If that's ever been on your wish list, that is where you can really help people experience life that they may not have ever thought they could have the option to do so. All right. Well, now that we've gone through that portion, I hope that you've been able to kind of see the ins and outs of the travel side of the platform. So now what I'm going to do is, for those of you guys who just got on for that, thank you for your time tonight. Now I'm going to switch into another portion, and that's, there are individuals who say, if all I did was decide to pay $99 to get access to be a small business owner and have tax advantages, to be able to be positioned in a team, to be able to help you launch in North America, now I'm talking to you. Those of you guys who are like, I would love to be part of helping launch in North America. And I'm going to go through what that looks like on a compensation model so you can understand what it looks like and why right now there's no better time than to join us. And what that looks like. Okay. Oh, wait, let me tell you, first of all, you guys, for you that want to just know the pricing, and then I'm going to go on how you make money on the pricing. So for somebody who wants to get started with us, it's $99 to start their business. If those of you guys who want to be a customer member, they would not pay the $99. They do not get access to the tax advantages or then the business side. That's totally fine. We have people that are happy travelers. But for those of you guys who are like, no, I would want to get positioned, it's a once a year fee of $99. It unlocks your entire business setup, your back office, your 3 marketing funnels for the different layers of membership. It gives you access to track all of your back office. So you don't have to worry about that. That's it. The next 2 things I'm going to mention, it's literally like they're paying you to do this, because when you join for $338.97, that gives you that elite membership. So it's $99 to the company. The $120 is the activation fee to get started, and the first month of $119.97. Here's what's crazy. All of that gets deposited into your travel savings account except for the $99. So whereas in a traditional like product company or health and beauty, you get a box of stuff shipped to your house and you love 1 or 2 of the things and you're a raving fan. Here, the business model is that it gets all deposited into your travel account. The $99 goes to your company. So if tonight you're like, no, I want to go to the Maldives, I want to go to Hawaii, I want to book one of those trips, you would be able to pledge your own money towards that trip, and you'd still have access as a business. Now, for those of you guys who really want the best membership, it's Elite Turbo. That is $588.97. And what it does is it's $99 to get started, 120 activation, same as the monthly, it's $119 a month. If you refer 3 people on either of these memberships, yours is then covered. Some of you guys will be able to do that tonight. You're like, I know 3 people who want to save money, who want to make money, who want to be part of a pre-launch. You'll get that done tonight. Some of you guys, would it be okay if you did that in 3 months and you're like, I now have my membership covered? When you have people who want to come with you on one of these trips, yours could be covered as well. But now for the life of your business, once your membership is covered, you're getting deposited into your travel savings account like I did. Right here, you're seeing 1,325 points there, dollar for dollar, into a travel savings account. I have been to Portugal. I've been to Spain with this company. I've been to Hawaii. I've been in the last few months since I've been here. So that is where I take those points. I play them to a trip, and that's where they're deducted. Okay. So here's the 2 layers of membership. I want to tell you, if you're looking at this tonight, Black Friday special gets announced tomorrow. Do not like run or walk, but I'm telling you, one of these is going to give you a savings as of tomorrow noon through Sunday. And I can't spill all the beans, although I'm giving you some of it. For those of you guys who are like, does travel ever do a Black Friday? Well, somehow they decided to this year, you guys, and it's going to be awesome. So I'm just saying, but here's the total cost right now, what it looks like for tonight. But if you want to join on the Black Friday special tomorrow, I can't help but tell you about it. So, all right, next up, here's how you get compensated. Yoni Asheroff is our owner, sole owner of the company, only CEO and founder. The company is debt free. That was important to me. Just to be honest, like I've been doing this for 14 years. To have a company that is sole owner, debt free, super important to have a passionate guy who's not looking to sell us ever. This is his passion product. His parents were immigrants to the country. His dad was in Amway and kept saying, one day we will take the trip. One day, someday, we will take a trip. And he watched his dad in Amway learn about the business model, but never take the trip. So Yoni is committed to 2 things here. Making sure that families all over take the trip. He's also committed to paying people really, really well. So if you're in a white label travel platform, you're competing with nutritionals. You only get a certain margin, where here you're getting 85% commission because this is all digital. I mentioned the $99 goes to the company. The rest not only gets deposited into your travel savings account, it also gets paid upline. And I'm here to share with you how that happens, because people are like, how does he pay 85% commission? This is how. On a digital membership, there's not a lot of overhead. We don't have a fancy office. We do have 4 of them globally. That's not what he put his money into. He is putting his money into paying the field so that there's happy ambassadors that can't wait to share about this launch. Okay. When somebody comes in at that $20 customer, they only get access to 5 things, but they make 100% commission. So if I were to have sold you, you know, my lipstick and you made 50 cents, whatever, here, if you were to buy a membership, you make $20, 100% of it month one. Month two, it goes into a customer pool. So you start getting residual income month after month. With the elite membership, you're making $40 when someone comes in elite. And if they come in elite turbo, you're making $80. Now, I want you to know something. Turbo is literally the best because you're getting free money for people every month. Instead of just them getting 120, they're getting 240. Okay, so you never want to not tell people. The fast start here, we have people making $1,000 in their first 21 days. We also have had stories of people that are making 33,000 in 2 months. Like that, when it comes to what you can make here, because it's digital and it's residual, I want you to think bigger. I had never seen a comp plan in 14 years. I know I've heard it a lot. Raise your hand if you've heard that. I've heard it. It's the best one ever. But here's the thing. I mean, but once you get into this comp plan and you understand that because it's digital, it's paid 85% upline. Here's what happens. Your first two people you bring in on Elite Turbo, you make $80 times two. So that's $160. I'm not even a math genius in the slightest, but now you add 150 for doing that in your first 7 days. Now you're making 310. This can help people immediately get into the cash flow, and they have the digital write-off. So now they get to write off travel, they get to write off their business model. They can do this 3 times in their first 21 days. They can do it 3 times in their first week if they choose to, and make an extra income. Then what goes into, so we get paid 9 ways. The next way is members residuals. So anyone like to get paid when they're not working? Anyone's like, I would love to set it and forget it. Okay, me too. I didn't realize how great this was until I got here though. So what happens when people are waiting for the trip? We just had Dubai 3.0 sold out. 800 members said, yes, I want to go to Dubai and experience a 5 star, it's literally like a 7-star experience in Europe. And that just sold out. Get on the waiting list if you want to go. But imagine that trip's not till September. So that's a digital membership that's going from November to September. That's called retention. People want to wait until they go on the trip to actually stay retained and when they go. So now you have member residuals that are going, and every single month you're getting to either rank up, get paid a little more, and it's truly an incredible compensation plan. Here's where it gets exciting. This is the third way we get paid, is builder bonuses. Now, if you like income or you'd like to make more income, pay attention to the next 2 slides. So this one, when you're helping somebody come in and they're bringing in their first 2-3 people, which helps them get their membership covered and not hit their bank account, you could be a little bit ahead of them. They're getting their first 2 people. Not only are you getting the fast starts, you're also getting these builder bonuses. If they come in Elite Turbo, you get an extra 20. If they come in Elite, you get an extra 10. Wherever you are. So I'm currently at Diamond. We are, as a team, 19 people away from Double Diamond, you guys. That has been 6 months. So 19 people away from the rank of Double Diamond this team has created in a short period of time. So you get the difference wherever you're at. Say you're at Jade. This is 59 people on either side. You now get the difference. If somebody's new in your team, you get those first bonuses, and then you start getting 20, 40, 60, the difference between where you are and where they are as they come into the business. It is a huge opportunity to make extra income daily pay, y'all. The volume does not flush. It carries forward, which we love. Now, here's the next thing I want you to focus on. This is called our boost bonus. Imagine hitting the rank of gold, which is just 12 total. 12 total people in your enrollment team that you bring in. And you get the rank of gold. You unlock what's called the gold bonus. Now, when six new people come into your team in a 1 week period, you get an extra $600. We have leaders that are like, I need a mortgage payment, I need my car paid for, I need my groceries paid for. They focus directly right here on this boost bonus because they know if they can go help people go and get their membership covered, they can make anywhere between $600 a week extra or $1,200 a week extra with just this portion. At Platinum, when you have 30 total new team members in your team, this can happen relatively fast. As well, you'll get an extra bonus weekly just focusing on this. This can add up to $4,800 a month just focusing on this. Okay, this is the residual portion that it starts unlocking at silver. People say we're a binary. I say we're building two teams because when people hear the word binary, they go, oh my gosh, I'm not getting paid on something. Here you're getting paid on everything. You're just building two teams. So let me break it down for you on the dual team residual after you hit the rank of platinum. This is where it's your own efforts and your own team efforts, the first three ranks. Once you get to platinum, which is 30 total people in your enrollment team on that elite membership, you now unlock a car bonus and you unlock what's called our dual team residuals. So now you can capitalize on building with other people that because you guys are saying yes to getting positioned now, chances are you're going to have people falling left team or right team, left team or right team, which means you then don't have to build your whole organization. You can take 50% from spillover once you get to the rank of titanium, which is at platinum. It unlocks dual team. So I love that now you're getting residual $4 a day at silver, covers your membership, but then it increases. It doesn't stink, you guys. We have a sapphire already making $500 a day. We have rubies. We have six emeralds in the team already guaranteed a $4,500 income just on the residual part. That's on top of all the bonuses that they get as well. So I'm just saying, here's where you're guaranteed it. When I saw diamond, just meant that you could have 1,250 people on one side, 1,200 people and 50 members on the other side. I thought to myself, even if it took me 6 months to a year to hit diamond, some of you guys are like, I want to hit it in 10 minutes. Great, everyone does. But can you imagine in pre-launch, there was just two of us 6 months ago. Now there's 5,000, a little over 5,000. Imagine saying yes and having that fall in your organization, you guys. So now 3 months goes, 6 months goes. We are launching the company February 21st. So this team's going to double between now and February 21st, 87 days from now. Could you imagine sharing this a couple hours a week and having your team double in size? Well, I'm telling you, we already have broke 2 diamonds in the company, which is a guaranteed of $22,500 a month, which is almost about a $40,000 income per month with bonuses. But who really matters to me are the ones right here that are duplicating, that are getting their membership covered, that are traveling, that are getting to be able to have a trip per year and to live their life a little more with more intention with people they love. Now, we do have a car bonus. I've been a part of a company before where they make you wrap it in like all this stuff, and you don't have to do that here. You could just put on there a little sticker. This is the MWRLife. You get access to an Audi, a BMW, or a Mercedes, $500 per month. If you already have one in your house that's under 5 years old, you can just use that and get $500 a month. And this is just at that rank of titanium, you guys, which is 30 people on your left team, 30 people on your right team. It unlocks a car bonus, or you can take $250 cash the first day of the month. It comes out. You don't have to do any hoops to get it. Okay, here's the next part. And then we're almost done. But I want to tell you, there's sales psychology, and that we are watching because the volume doesn't flush like at the end of the month. Right now, if you're in a product company, you're like, buy my stuff at the end of the month. And then it's just a push for the last part of the month. Here, it's not like that. We have people that are, the membership reoccurs from when somebody says yes. So you could have somebody say yes on a Monday and then it reoccurs 30 days later. It truly is making it so ranks are happening. So at this rank of platinum, which is 30 people in your team, you also not only get more pay, but you get a life experience voucher. So now you're getting awarded a $300 life experience voucher to pick one of those life experiences to go on. And now that's the product. Going to the beach, going to the Mediterranean, going to Disney World, that's the product. Having those experiences. Jade, we've already had 25 people. I think it's 27. Yeah, we just had two more. 27 people hit Jade in pre-launch, you guys, and earn a trip for two to last year was Portugal. But this year, I don't know where it's going to be. But every year there's a new place. The Ruby trip takes place in 2 weeks. This is your flights included for two, 4 nights hotel at a 5-star hotel plus $2,000 spending cash that they just deposit. At Diamond, which is that 1,250 people on your left, 1,250 on your right, you get a $15,000 bonus and you get a Rolex. Like, this company is so incredibly generous, not in just the income, but in the experiences, giving people a taste of life in a way that they may not have before, as well as in bonuses and recognition. Some of you guys may not like a Rolex. I personally didn't ever want one ever, was never on my board until I was awarded one. And so then I'm like, okay, I could like it. But I'm just saying, so some of you guys, this may not be something that you like, but what I love is that the company really thinks of ways to make their leaders feel special at every single rank in the company. If you need more details, MWRLife.online. It's in 10 languages. You just go there, MWRLife.online, and it has every presentation, 10 different languages already translated for you guys. But here's what I know for sure. Some of you guys got on the call tonight because somebody said, listen, I know that you want more in your life. I know that you've been looking for more chances to travel, more intentional memories with your family, more ways to have tax write-offs, that you can actually have a model that you can decide to get a position in, and it will unlock anytime you travel as like your marketing expense. So now you legitimately have the tax write-offs when you're able to go on those. What does everyone want to do that's building a brand right now? They go places, laptop lifestyle. Wherever that is. This now partnered with any personal brand, it just makes sense. But for those of you guys who are like, I just know that I want more. I want a digital asset that is not, that could pay me 85% commission. It is willable to your children, to your grandchildren. I love that. So it's like you are building an asset and that you get to build it over time. We have 87 days until we officially launch North America. Is everything perfect yet? No. Is sometimes the website not perfect yet? Correct, because we are in that stage of pre-launch. But is it pretty darn perfect? I've never been a part of something where we already have the system. You plug in. I've been part of the ones that build out all the leadership pages and all that. That's already done for you guys. And all you have to do is make a decision. Do I want more? Do I want a digital asset? And do I want to get started? So I want to encourage you, get back with whoever invited you on tonight. Thank them, because this could literally change your life by saying yes. Any of you guys who've had, maybe made a little more money, you love the community, we're building a travel club. Not only is it global in all these countries, but we are going to next year be starting the local engine as well. So you're going to have meetups in every little local location where people decide. There's going to be a 6 and 7 figure income earner in every city, state, and province in the US and Canada. And the question is, will that be you? Are you somebody who says, I want to launch with you guys? I want to get a position and get back. So tonight, get back with whoever invited you on and say, listen, I want to become a member with you guys, Elite Turbo. If you're extra excited and you know that you want to bring other people to this recording, I'll have it out by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving here in the US. But when they announce Black Friday tomorrow, you're going to want to not leave any stone unturned. People are going to get to save on their elite membership. And I promise you, you guys, people will get to get positioned for the time of this business right now and save money while they do it. So, all right, you guys, it has been my honor and privilege to be part of this with you tonight. You're absolutely grateful to be part of this. And again, thank you so much for being here. Here's to pre-launching. For those of you guys who want to get back on in 10 minutes that have questions and say, I do want to get started, but I have a couple questions. I have until 6:30 tonight, so I'm gonna give you guys about a half an hour, and then I'll let you know how to get started. For those of you guys who are like, no, I really want to just get a position, I want to get rocking and rolling. Let me do that. So what you'll do is you'll hang up now and come back on in about 10 minutes, and then go grab a water, tea, whatever you want, wine, and come on back if you need some questions answered, and I'm here to help you do that. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to all of you who are celebrating that. All right, see you soon if you want to get some questions. Otherwise, see you in the team pages and cannot wait to help you get to silver. All right, have a good night.